Namaste. Welcome to your prenatal asana series. We are practicing the Vajrasana or the Thunderbolt pose. Vajrasana is one of the unique asanas as this is the only asana which can be practiced immediately after eating. Now this asana is absolutely safe to be practiced in all trimesters, but keeping the comfort of each woman in the mind is very important. How much she can sit, how longer she can sit in this asana depends on her comfort zone. Also, in some case, especially if the woman is overweight, she can feel a bit of discomfort while sitting on her heels for a longer period. Hence, giving her support with the cushions is beneficial. If the woman has ankle pain or knee pain or any other injury in the lower body, then this asana can be avoided. Otherwise, practicing this asana has many benefits, especially immediately after eating. If one sits in this asana for 5 to 10 minutes, this begins the digestive process quite quickly and helps the woman release any gas, constipation, or she goes through a lot of indigestion during the pregnancy phase as her intestine area or space squeezes. Hence, her capacity to digest food decreases during the pregnancy phase. Practicing this asana can help her relieve that. Otherwise also, if she has acid reflux or she's going through acidity or any digestive issue, this can revamp the whole digestive system. This is also a very good meditative pose and also brings a sense of calmness in the body. It helps the person to begin to practice to straighten their spine, and this asana, sitting in it for a bit longer period, helps stabilize their whole spine and give them a good practice to keep seated in an erect spine space. Now, other benefit is sitting in this can help prevent any leg cramps or fluid retention in the legs also for the pregnant women. And practicing certain slight stretching or twisting within this asana can help open her rib area or relieve any stress from the spine as well. So the way we practice this asana is simply coming to sit on our heels. This is the basic version of Vajrasana. She can keep both her hands onto the belly and even practice meditatively connecting to her baby in the belly while being on her heels. This is a good practice for the body, for the mind, calms down the whole body and also regulates the nervous system. The second variation that can be practiced in this to relieve any stress from the spine is slight twisting. So taking her right hand, keeping it on the left knee and just slightly twisting here. Being mindful of the size of the belly and not to overstretch at any point in time is very important. So only twisting as much as is a comfort zone. And twisting to the other side. The other variation that can be practiced in this is sitting with the legs a little bit spread. She can keep a pillow underneath her buttocks to support herself and just sit here. This will help stretch her legs completely and give her comfort if she is willing to stretch a little bit. And releasing. Another variation can be just for a while, if she wishes to stretch her toes as well, Then bending her toes and sitting on the toes and balancing in Namaste. And releasing. If one is comfortable, then being seated on the heels is the best, because you can sit in between the heels for longer periods, and this is the actual basic version of Vajrasana. In this posture, one can even apply Mula Bandha, that is, squeezing their sexual and rectum muscles. This posture also creates a very good position to practice pelvic tilts. Over here, we can call it Mula Bandha or root lock. Practicing pelvic tilts in this posture or Mula Bandha, root lock, squeezing the sexual and rectum muscles. In case of pelvic tilts, squeezing the anus and the vaginal muscles together. This asana will give multiple benefits, as it will give the benefit of pelvic tilts, which will help our body to prepare for the labor and the delivery, and it will at the same time give the benefit of Vajrasana. That is good digestion, balancing nervous system, creating calmness in the body, erecting the spine, all at the same time. So squeezing sexual and rectum muscle gently and releasing them. So while you're suggesting this posture, you can enlist the benefits to the women to practice the pelvic tilts or the Mula Bandha within this asana, such that when she is in the last month and is preparing for her delivery and is regularly recommended to practice pelvic tilts to strengthen her pelvic muscles, to strengthen her cervix muscles as well. Here, being seated in Vajrasana or Thunderbolt position can add on to her benefits. Thank you.